Howdy everyone, this is Mopbot, this is the Dime Society, and welcome back to episode number 78. We are here at my base. We've been working here a very large amount recently, and let's go ahead and check on my stuff because in the last episode we worked over here. Oh, are we going to be able to get it? Come on, let's try to get all the way to the island. I think we can do it unless we just randomly drop off, which I have been known to do with this wingsuit on, and looks like we're totally good. So check this out, guys. We have now got an auto potato and carrots farm, and it's been working while I've not been on the last couple of days in between episodes here. And if we go in here, I had to add a couple extra chests, and we're still going. This wasn't too long ago that I just did this. And yeah, we are very full up on stuff. I've also been using a lot of it to trade with villagers. I've got a couple new ones in there. If we pop on over there, yep, there we go, we got it. So yeah, if we pop on over there, you'll see what I'm talking about. But look around, we're still in Faithful 32. The last episode actually comes out tomorrow from the time that I am recording this. So I haven't quite gotten your responses yet as to whether we should keep using this or if we should go back to the default textures. And if we come on in here, so yeah, again, just let me know any opinions that you have. I'd be glad to hear. But since our last fatality down here, we've got a couple new guys in here. We've actually got 2 cartographers, which I haven't been trading with. I don't think I traded with that guy. Maybe I just had some extra paper that I got rid of. Another cleric so that we can get rid of some of that rotten flesh. And then our farmer, and this is our big guy because we can just keep trading with him and get tons and tons of emeralds for these other guys. So when we need, well, not these two, those are cartographers, which I don't think will carry books, but the librarians, we're going to need those emeralds to get different books. And this guy, one of these guys had a new one. So projectile protection 4, that's of course awesome. Flame, I'm not too concerned about that. Over here we had the Frostwalker 2. That was an old one. That'll be awesome to have. But then we've also now got Efficiency 1, which I don't care about, but Silk Touch for only 5 emeralds. That is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. But anyway, we're going to go and get started over on the other area because we still have to do a storage room for the carrot and potato farm. As you saw, we were just kind of dumping stuff into chests all over the place, and that's not really what we want. We of course want an actual storage room, and I'm thinking I'm going to be putting it above the farm. And if we head back on over there, if I ever actually end up being able to sleep, come on, can that be over already? I am on with a couple other people, although I don't think they're around right now. If we do head back on over there, though, I want to put it, oh, are we going to be able to get out? Do I actually have it on? You know what, I'm not going to try that. Let's just go ahead and jump off of here. Nope, apparently we're not going to do that either. Let's just chuck an ender pearl. That's going to be the fastest way. And of course it's probably going to go in the water very close. So anyway, if it goes up on top here, we can have a staircase that leads up to that. Maybe on both sides of the farm actually, because we've got some extra area over there that we could close off. And I'm thinking once we get it up here and we terraform the land and everything, we could probably have a bridge that wraps around the side of this mountain and back over and maybe connects into the tower right here, and then it could go over the water and everything. We could decorate some stuff up down there and over here and everything, and I think it would look pretty cool, and it would really add a lot to this whole area, which would be pretty awesome. But I'm gonna have to put a lot of planning into it to make sure it all turns out just how I want it to. So first off, I just want to terraform up this land, and then we can start looking at how we want to do the storage system. Wow. Yeah, I went out to eat and I sat myself AFK because that oh no. That's the wrong way. Which way do I want to go? I'm so lost. Okay, run? They don't seem very interested in me. Okay, that one does. Anyway, yeah, all this grass here, it was all dirt and I wanted it to grow. So I went out to eat and I left myself AFK. And when I came back, I totally forgot about it. And I went to bed and woke up in the morning. And the very first thing that came into mind was, oh boy, I'm still logged in. So likely the server did close overnight. So I wasn't sat here this entire time. But yeah, I was definitely here longer than I wanted to be. But as you can see, lots of grass along the frontier, and that covers about half of the farm. I still have that on. That's weird, bouncing around with that. So that's covering about half the farm, and then we're going to have a drop off and some more grass down here, and then we're just going to make it probably long grass, add some flowers and stuff. We're basically re-encasing this inside of the earth and then just leaving the front of it exposed. And up here is where all the storage and stuff is going to be. It's going to be pretty cool. I've got plenty more work to do. Just planning this out took long enough. You can see I also actually started planning out where the bridge is going to go. So it's going to come from that building over to the side of the mountain and then just kind of wrap around the mountain. I'm thinking of just having a straight drop into the water, decorated it and everything, and it should look pretty cool. I might even do something with the river floor at some point. But yeah, this is where this is going to go. In fact, actually, before I pop over there, let's head on down here. I want to see just how many crops I got back on. Now we can use our wings. So it's probably quite a bit. And if we come on, oh boy. So if we come on, oh yeah, zombies. Okay, that's of course gonna happen. Oh boy, how many are there? There's a lot of them. What, 4? Hello? Is that it? Okay, we're good. So full, obviously. Yep. And all the way full up to there. So I'm probably just gonna stop transferring them to other chests at this point, because I think if we need any before the farm is done, we're gonna have plenty. Let's hop up back onto here though, because now I want to head over and just look at where the bridge is actually gonna start. So that'll probably be done in a time lapse later in the episode, I'm hoping. I kind of have an idea for how I want it to look. It'll be kind of a replica, so to say, of the one from Hogwarts, the big one that goes over the river. I think in the 4th episode maybe they did something there with the dragons or something like that. Don't quite remember. Or the diving into the water. I think it was one of the one of the tasks. But anyway, oh wait, this could be good. Actually, let's check how many pieces of sugarcane we have now. Holy cow! That's like an extra double chest in that time, and that was 15 hours of AFKing. That's not bad. There's 54 stacks in a chest, so over 15. That's about 3 stacks an hour. That's not too bad. That's 3 stacks of paper, which means like a lot of emeralds, which is awesome. About 6 emeralds an hour, but still, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'm gonna get to work. I want to keep doing some of the terraforming over there. Hopefully, it all comes out pretty good. It is very hard to keep doing this, like just to be able to plan everything out and to make sure everything's just how I want it. It is getting very challenging because there is just such a large area. I think it's kind of throwing me off, and I also haven't done something like this in a while. I can also chuck all that back in there. I don't really need that, and I'll keep some of it on me just in case, but mostly dirt is what I'm gonna need. I'm just trying to clear out my inventory for plenty of other stuff. I don't even know what is open anymore, so I'm gonna get to work. Hopefully it all looks pretty good. So before I forget to mention it, I want you to go ahead down to the description. Look for the links to videos of the creation of my new channel art. If you noticed in last episode, I had a new end screen, and I've also got now a new channel banner as well, both designed by AddictiveG. Those links will take you to the videos where she is creating both of them. I am very, very pleased with both of them. Very happy that she has done this. I think they look incredible. Definitely going to be using them for hopefully quite a long time because they do look really good in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think of them? I personally really do like them, but I always love to hear what everybody else has to say. So yeah, check them out and let me know what you think, and be sure to go show her some support, go like her video, share it on Twitter, do whatever, but do show her some love because I think she did a really good job with them. Sun's just coming up here and shining a light on what I have done. If we turn around here, you now see that it's surrounded by dirt instead of stone. That's pretty cool. And then it's also got these 2 things back here. So first off, yeah, this is surrounded in dirt, and that's pretty cool. Now it's much more receded than it was before, which is great. Swapped this stone all over to dirt and added some long grass on it, as well as some jack-o'-lanterns with leaves to keep this thing lit up. Looks pretty good. I did not hit every single block with the bone meal, and I think that gives kind of a nice effect. I've done that in other spots. Did it along the hill over here as well. Looks pretty good in my opinion. The color of the grass does change a little bit, but that's really not that big of a deal. And if we come on up here, this actually goes all the way across, and we use spruce fences right here to kind of make it look like the dirt was holding it back. At first, where these are, I had dirt, and that just looked really weird, having the dirt just layered on top of the rest of the farm. So I did that as kind of like a retaining wall, and that goes all the way back in that direction too. All pretty cool. I really, really like how this looks. I do really like this grass color as well. And then I got that sectioned off, and actually let's come up this way. You'll see that I did pretty much the same thing all the way around here, andesite, and then dotted in some cobble and some gravel, just like I've done over in the castle. And I wonder if there's actually going to be a way up on this side. Possibly not. Okay, well, let's go back over the other way. So how I did this over here, and you'll see the staircase right there. So the stairs are just cobble and stone brick, and then the path also has some polished andesite in it. This is how I'm going to do the path for this whole area. So they'll come out here, head over to the entrance over in that direction, and possibly another one coming around the side. Not entirely sure yet about that, but that will be generally how it looks. I really like how it looks. I think it fits in with the theme pretty well. Also, nothing in there. Got a big one right here, and these were a little hard to do, but once you got going, it was pretty easy because I have done stuff like this in the past. So for now, it's open and empty. Maybe sometime in the future, I could put a statue or something in here. Not quite sure, but then we got a big one on the other side, and of course, that's going to be open because this is where the storage is going to go. As I mentioned before, it's going to be here, and then we'll do something to control the mountain behind it. So over here is where the what do you call it, the bridge is going to attach. So we're going to have a little thing that walks along the side, kind of like a catwalk, going along here. Probably going to go straight down into the water though, and that's going to be done probably on the live stream that I'm going to start here after this clip, and then there'll be a bridge that I'll try to do in a time lapse. I think I mentioned that earlier, but we'll try to get a whole bunch of progress, possibly all of this done in today's episode, which would be awesome. Maybe not, I'm not entirely sure. I could also work on the storage system, but I think I might save that because it's going to take a little bit more planning, I think, because it's going to involve item elevators and precise locations and everything, and I don't really want to be dealing with that anywhere except for off camera. So that'll be done at some point, not quite sure, but like I said, I'm going to try to get as much done as I can. So far, I'm super pleased with it, so let me know what y'all think, because I'm just going to keep going in this direction. We are back from the live stream, and as you can probably hear in my voice, I'm a little bit tired. Talking for an hour straight does kind of do that to my voice. But anyway, you guys can find the link down in the description below, just like last week, and you guys can go ahead and watch the replay of that. It is unlisted, so it won't show up on my channel, but if you do click on that link, you will be able to watch it, no problemo. So anyway, here's the progress that we made. I'm pretty pleased with it. We've got a path that wraps around the mountain, and we'll head up there in just a second, but we've got the same pillars that we did over here, and then we've got the fence going around and whatnot, and then we've also got the andesite with the extra couple of detail blocks in there, and everything looks pretty cool. And then this was all stone along the bottom. I changed it mostly to grass and dirt, left in some of the stone, and then I also added some of these mossy cobble boulders just to make it look a little bit rough along the coastline there. Same thing that I did over there, which is pretty cool, and then added in these lights as well. And I was a little worried that the orange would be just a bit too vibrant, but it was all good, and that is awesome. So let's head up there real quick. Let's just see what it looks like. We got the path going over and everything. It links up now to our tower, and we can start building the bridge, which is absolutely awesome. And if we come on through here, you'll see that it comes down actually to the bottom half slab, so that is awesome. Modify this up a little bit. I lowered it a little bit. Like I said, it's now the bottom half slab. No more vines as well. I got that in the way now, so we're blocking all that, which is really cool. And there's a couple of advantages to the bottom half slabs. A, no mob spawns, and then B, it actually makes the division between the path and the grass over there that much easier. All of that firing as well, which is absolutely awesome. Can we get that? Boom, there we go. We just got the one, and that actually looked like a lot of it came down, and we still got mobs up there. Oh man, we got a zombie on that side and a zombie villager over there. It does look like a librarian though, and as you can see, there are still some spots that this stuff gets stuck, but it's really not that big of a deal. Coming up on 4 full double chests of sugarcane now, which is absolutely awesome. But anyway, here's the path. We got stone slabs on the sides, cobblestone in the middle, and then that comes on over, wraps around the side here. Did a little bit of modification here to make it a little bit more round instead of so angular like it was before, and I think it looks pretty cool. I was a little bit worried that it might be too cramped, and at some spots, like right here, it might be. I might have to modify it just a tad, but you know what? I am very pleased with it. I really like how it looks so far. I should swap that out actually. Oh, and I even have some stone on me. Perfecto. So yeah, I'll do something with this, make it look a little bit more separated from the path and everything, but for the most part, it looks pretty cool. There's another one I want to get rid of. Is that it? That looks like it's it. I actually had some. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I had some coal ore, and look at that. I changed it. I thought it was a little bit of miss, and sure enough, the new Faithful pack did change it. So I went back to Vaddix and grabbed all of the ores and stuck them into this pack, and it's now reverted. So this is the other advantage to the bottom half slabs. You get this little step up into the area, which I totally like. It adds some more separation. If I had it at the same height, it would just be this sharp line between the two, and I really don't like that. I like the extra division by having that little step there, and as you can see, boom, there's still no storage area, so I'll get to that. But anyway, for now, I do want to start work now on the bridge that comes over, and I have a plan for it. Not quite sure how it's going to work yet. I'm going to have to plan it out just a little bit more, I think, before I start it, but then it will be done in a time lapse. You know, those boats were not like that before. I'm pretty sure squids came in and pushed them around because that was over there. But let's look at this bridge here. I am super, super pleased with this. I really like this thing. And actually, where the spruce plank line is right there, and the same thing on the other side, that was actually spruce logs before. I changed that. I like this much better. That other wood just really did not fit, and I really didn't think of that until after the time lapse. I was like, you know, this is way too shiny. I haven't used that block at all in the build before, so I'm going to swap it out, and I am so much more pleased with this. Overall, I really, really like this thing. If we come on down here, look at it from this angle, because that's really where you'll be seeing it from, is much lower down. And man, I just really, really like that. So very much inspired by the one that's actually in the movies, and it is absolutely fantastic in my opinion. I'm really happy with this. And actually, there's a second bridge even behind it, which is really cool. That goes up to Rymanora's base. But man, I just I like it. That's all I have to say. I really do like it. I did actually have to make a couple of edits in order to make it work just how I wanted to. First off, I had to pull that log one block forward and then add that extra line of andesite in there so that it fit in nice and snug, just how I wanted it to. Along the back then, to make it turn a little bit sharper, I think. I can't remember if I had to turn sharper or not. I had to edit up the ground a little bit over here, and you can't even notice. It wasn't a huge change. We come on in here. I did add these in here. These are some lights. These are all bottom half slabs, so it doesn't need to be lit, but I just think it looks pretty cool. And then if we come on over here, now this is a really cool edit. I really, really like this. First off, we've surrounded it in polished andesite, and that is awesome. Man, that's just a really cool view in my opinion. We come down here, we had like this awkward thing before where it was like higher on one side and then lower on the other side in order to come in. Now I've just half slabbed across, and that makes so many things work better. We come on down here, we no longer have that awkward jump to get in, and even the block underneath is now just the normal oak. And the same thing for the extra blocks back here. If you remember from a couple of episodes ago, those were dark oak logs. That's all changed now, which is absolutely awesome. And then it just comes on down here like normal and goes into here. And I think we're still in that just, yeah, we are. So no change there really. But we come on up here, and there's one other change I made in the area. Really, really like that. That's all I have to say. So inspired by this here where we have the dark oak and then the gray pieces of carpet. If we come on in here, I took care of our lighting issue in here. And even along the back here, I got rid of some of the torches and did the same thing. So that's going there, goes on, and then takes over with the light colored for the Gryffindor Tower. And then I just got jack-o'-lanterns in the ground with those on top of it. And I got rid of the torches up there. I think that looks better in my opinion. It also lights everything up quite a bit better. Does the same thing all the way down that hallway. Maybe it's a little awkward having those two right there, but you know what? I'm super pleased with it. Let's go through that tunnel one more time because I really do like it. In fact, we even need a thumbnail, although I'll probably get that from the sky with my elytra. But man, that's all I have to say. I just really am pleased with this. So let me know what you think, any edits that I should make. But coming along here and everything, we have not done the storage area. Yep, that's going to be same for next episode. I'm going to put some work into that later because that is it. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe for more. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about this. As you can tell, I'm very happy with it, but I would love to know what you guys all think. So anyway, go and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time.